This lesson deals with the procedural requirements of conducting an interview under PACE, the Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984. It is designed to show you what you will need to do at the beginning, during and at the end of a PACE interview.
The reason why we want to interview today is because we have been conducting an investigation and we've uncovered certain facts we would like to put to you and to seek some explanation. I'm going to be recording the interview on these two tapes here. So I'll just open these up now, put them into the machine. I am Malcolm Shaw. I'm an investigator with Small Town District Council. The other officer present is
Joe Edwards, also an investigator with Small Town Council.
I'm interviewing. Mr. Williams, could you please state your full name? This interview is being conducted in accordance with the Codes of Practice of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act of 1984. Now, Mr. Williams, the reason we asked you to come in today is because we feel you may have failed to declare some changes in your circumstances that could affect your entitlement to benefit. What can you tell me about that?
Well,
Time by my watch is now 10:55. I'm now turning off the recorder. Are there any other questions you have at this stage?
no thank you.
Okay, in that case, thank you very much for coming in, and we'll let you know as soon as we possibly can.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm just putting the tapes in there. There will be an 8-second buzz while the tape starts up, so could you please not talk during that. When the buzz is finished, we will start recording and I will hand you over to my colleague.
This interview is being audio recorded. It is taking place at an interview room at Small Town District Council. The date is the 10th of April 2015. Prior to the tape being switched on, my colleague explained to you that you were interviewed about a possible offence and that proceedings may be taken against you as a result. Okay, now because of the formal nature of this interview, I now must caution you. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. The interview is being recorded, and that recording could be played in open court. Do you understand all that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I have to tell you, not under arrest. You're free to come and go as you please. Okay. You can also obtain legal advice if you wish. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
And do you want the interview to continue?
Yes.
Prior to the interview, I explained how the taping equipment worked and the nature of the allegation. Can you confirm, please, that no other matters were discussed?
No.
Okay. What I'm going to do now, Mr. Williams, is just pass you to my colleague for him to ask you some more questions about your claim to benefit.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Williams, it's going to be me who's asking the questions. Now, as was mentioned at the start of the interview, the reason we've asked you to come in today is because we feel you may have failed to tell us some changes that have occurred in your circumstances that could affect your claim to benefits. Is there anything you can tell me at this time? Do you wish to clarify anything that you've said?
No thank you.
Do you wish to add anything?
No thank you.
My colleague here has the notice that I mentioned at the start of the interview about what will happen to the recordings and how you can obtain a copy if you wish. The time by my watch is now 11:25 and I'm now turning off the recorder.